112. I slept pretty well, surprisingly, at the Warwick Drive-In movie theater. A lot of people woke up early because of construction going on. They started at like 5 a.m. but I had my earplugs in, so I didn't even hear them. I woke up at like 6:45. My plan was to hike just under 12 miles today and go to the first shelter, but the girls that I hiked with yesterday and then the people that I had hiked with you know, several days before, they both are not hiking today, and so I decided to take a 0 because it's just more fun to hike with other people and to camp with other people that I know. And so yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get out there and hike, but it's okay. My body could use the rest. So I went to the store and I got my resupply for 3 full days. So this is my resupply. So I'm gonna go with, for breakfast, I actually got these apple cinnamon rice cakes, which I know a lot of people will be like, why are you eating rice cakes? Those don't have enough calories, but they're crunchy, which I like. And then I'm gonna put peanut butter with honey and Nutella on them. I eat that at home and it's really good. And so these two things are packed with calories, so I don't have any problem about getting the calories and nutrients that I need. And then for another breakfast, I just have fruit snacks and some cereal bars. Then for snacks, I have one more nutty bar, some almonds, dried kiwi, and some edamame. For lunch this stretch, I'm just gonna do snacks because I just couldn't find anything that I really wanted for like an actual meal for lunch. These things, so I was gonna get cosmic brownies, but I found Drake's Yodels, and from the box it looks like it's like a New York / New Jersey thing. It talks about the family heritage and like the timeline of when these snack cakes were introduced, and just different stuff about it. I thought that was kind of cool, so I opted to go with something with a snack that was I guess local, you know, known to the state, so that was cool. And then for dinners, I have half of my potatoes left with some brown gravy, and then I just got some bacon bits to put in it. And then I'm gonna do couscous again, but this one is wild mushroom and herb, so that sounds really good. And then for one of the nights, I'll do a tuna. The other night I'm gonna do chicken with some barbecue sauce. I do have some hot sauce in case I don't really like the tuna. And then an avocado for each of the nights. The avocados have been really tough to find, like ready to go avocados. They're always hard. So hopefully, you know, I'll do the potatoes the first night. So this will give the avocados a little bit more time to ripen up. And then I got some fresh Italian bread to go with that dinner. So these are my fancy meals. And then some of these yodels for dessert. I also have just a ton of candy that was left in my pack. So, and then all of this popcorn that I did not eat last night. So I have plenty of food. I know like tomorrow there's a creamery that I'm gonna get some ice cream at, and I don't think the other 2 days have anything, any like delis or anything. It's, you know, people kept saying that you could eat at delis like every day, but I don't know, I haven't really found them. Maybe I'm not, maybe that's more in New York, which I will be in New York tomorrow. But a lot of them seem to be, like you had to go a couple miles off trail. And I also learned that it's illegal to hitchhike in both New Jersey and New York. So I'm not really about doing that. And I don't want to walk the extra mile, so I don't know. Also, the grocery store is cheaper than the deli, and as I'm getting up north, I am definitely noticing a difference between the prices. I'm from Missouri, and the cost of living is I would say it's pretty low, definitely compared to New York and even the more north that I get. I know it's going to get real expensive, so I need to take advantage of the cheaper grocery stores whenever I can. So I'm gonna go figure out what other people are doing, if they're gonna hang out here for a bit or if they're gonna go straight to the hotel that they're staying at. I still don't even know what I'm doing. I don't want to get a hotel by myself because it's just too expensive, so I might stay with Mighty Mouse and Skittles. I think Smooth is staying there too, so we'll see if I can just sleep on the floor. If not, I could stay at this drive-in again. And if that's the case, I might just keep my tent set up here, but I want to hang out with them because the whole point is because I didn't want to just hang by myself today. So as you know, out here the plans change all the time, so who knows, I may decide to hike today. I don't know, but I'm gonna get all this food packed up and taken care of. So my plans have been finalized until they change again. Now, so the girls, Chapstick, Thumper, Mother Goose, and Freak Out, they booked a hotel room, so they just left to go to their resupply, and like they were going to go to a deli and then go to their room. And then Skittles, Mighty Mouse, and Smooth, they were going to stay at a hotel, but they didn't confirm it, and so then I guess someone else booked it instead, and so they lost that room. So they're going to stay at the drive-in as well, which made me kind of happy because I was planning on sleeping at the drive-in, and so now I don't have to be here by myself. But it is raining right now, so I had to put my rain fly on, which kind of stinks because it means it's hot in here, but at least I'm not getting soaked. I need to go stake that one out, that vestibule out, so it doesn't get everything wet. But so when I'm out on the trail, I always think like, man, I really need a zero where I just loaf around, don't do anything, just lay there, watch TV, and so then I can really rest up. Because a lot of times, most of the time when I go into a town for a zero, I want to go see what there is to offer. And so being at this drive-in with the grocery store, nearby, and then there is a little cidery that I am planning on going to, but there's really not much within walking distance, so I'm kind of like forced to loaf around. So at first, part of me doesn't really like it because I like to, be moving. I like to go do stuff. I don't like to just sit here stagnant. But on the other hand, it's what I've been saying that I wanted and that I needed, and so I think it'll be good for me and for my body. Right now, I'm getting ready to watch one of Dixie's YouTube videos, her new one. It's called 13 Ways to Die while hiking, so I'm gonna watch that. And then I need to update my Facebook page and do some stuff for work, for the job that I'll have whenever I get back to St. Louis after the trail. I need to do something for that real quick. And yeah, I've got my resupply done. There's nowhere to take a shower, nowhere to wash my clothes. Actually, there is a laundromat, but I don't really need it. I think my plan is to go into a town in 3 days, and if I stay at this, I think it's called Bear Mountain Motel, if I stay there, which I'm kind of hoping to, they have laundry and shower, so I will, do all my hygiene cleaning there. And I took a shower back in Delaware Water Gap, which I don't know how many days ago that was, 5 or 6 maybe, but I also swam in the lake, so I really don't even feel that gross, and my clothes surprisingly don't stink that bad. So yeah, right now I'm just loafing. It's already 12 o'clock, and yeah, and I went and got one of those radios that the drive-in lets hikers use 5 of them, and any more than that you have to rent them for $5. So since I'm taking a zero here and I'm one of the first ones here, I went and got myself a radio so that I can actually listen to and hear what the movie or hear the movie play. So I'm quite excited about that. So my plan other than loafing, is I'm probably gonna go to that cidery for dinner and then head over to the grocery store and get some cheesecake, some New York style cheesecake since I'm in New York, and then come back here and watch the movie and eat the popcorn that I did not finish all of last night. So I think it'll be a good day. A little boring, but relaxing, which is what I need. So I told you plans would change, so I am not loafing like I thought I was, and like I said I was. I actually did for a little bit, but it took me a lot longer to work on that work thing. I actually am still trying to finish it, but I decided to come downtown. It's a cool little, we got some streets and stuff. I mean, not streets, shops. I think we're gonna head to that Irish pub later, but right now we're just gonna walk around a little bit. We are heading into the Pennings Farm Cidery. I'm excited because I've been to wineries before, but I've never been to a cidery before. I've actually never even heard of that before, but I've really gotten to like cider, so I'm excited. And also I'm very hungry right now, and they made me wait a long time, so I'm starting to get hangry like my husband does. It's the end of day 112. I hiked 0 miles today, and I am staying at the Warwick Drive-In movie theater again. I'm watching Thor for the second time, but this time I have one of the radios, so I could actually hear the whole movie. But yeah, today was okay. It wasn't as relaxing as I wanted it to be. It just took me longer to do stuff than I wanted. But I did go to an Irish pub, and then I went over to the cidery and got my resupply done and laid here for a little bit and mainly worked on work stuff for whenever I get back from the trail. Oh, I did get one of my Facebook updates uploaded. I still have one more to do, so I still don't have all of my to-do list done, but I got some done. But anyway, I bought some cheesecake and some strawberries, so I'm gonna have that and enjoy this movie. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.